When you think of a cowboy, what comes to mind? A lone hero, riding off into the sunset. Epic shootouts in dusty saloons. Well, get ready to hang up your movie stereotypes. Because the real story of the American cowboy is so much more fascinating. And a lot grittier than anything you've seen on screen. The golden age of the cowboy was surprisingly short, lasting only from about 1865 to the mid-1880s. This wasn't a time of glamorous outlaws and noble lawmen. It was an era of hard work, driven by one thing: beef. After the Civil War, millions of wild longhorn cattle roamed Texas, while the rest of the country was hungry for meat. The solution: the cattle drive. This is where the real cowboy was born. These weren't the clean-shaven heroes of the silver screen. In reality, about 1/3 of all cowboys were black or Mexican. Many were former slaves seeking a new life, or skilled vaqueros from Mexico, whose traditions and techniques actually formed the foundation of American cowboy culture. The word buckaroo itself comes from the Spanish word vaquero. Even their gear, from the wide-brimmed hat to the leather chaps and the iconic saddle, was all borrowed and adapted from these experienced horsemen. Life on the trail was brutal. We're talking 18-hour days in the saddle, facing stampedes, river crossings, extreme weather, and sheer boredom. A cowboy's most valuable possession wasn't his gun, it was his horse. The gun was mostly for hunting or signaling, not for constant duels. The real danger wasn't a showdown at high noon, but getting thrown from your horse or catching pneumonia. The saloon wasn't a place for dramatic brawls every night. After months on the trail, cow towns like Dodge City and Abilene were a place to let off steam. Sure, but for most cowboys, it was about getting a hot meal, a real bath, and maybe a stiff drink before heading back out. So what ended this era? The invention of barbed wire in the 1870s and the expansion of the railroad. Fences closed off the open range, and trains could transport cattle faster and cheaper than any cattle drive. By the 1890s, the age of the trail-driving cowboy was over. But their legacy, a powerful symbol of independence and rugged determination, lives on. So the next time you see a cowboy in a movie, remember the real men and women behind the myth are diverse. Hard-working folks who shaped a unique piece of American history, from the saddle, not the saloon. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more true stories.